We got a nice warm building to be in, right? A little cold outside. The deer hunters is all sitting out there right now under their tree stands or in their tree stands and shade. And we're all here nice and warm. Hopefully get a blessing from the Lord. So we'll take it as it comes. We'll say thank you, Jesus, for giving us this nice warm building. Now look, start by talking a little bit about our trip yesterday. We had a trip yesterday. I wish more would have got to go. We had just a few that went. But we went down to the Ark Encounter, and it gave me sight to what the Bible is. I've read in the Bible thought about all these years about the Ark. And it gave me some insights maybe that I didn't have before. Gave me the ability to be able to close my eyes now and be able to see approximately what was built when Noah built it. And so it gave me even more a profound, ideal of how much work that Noah had to put into this ark. But as we was down there, we kind of got separated up. It's a huge place, by the way, if you've never been there. It's a huge place. I do recommend going if you've not been there. Please try to get to go. But it's a huge place. We kind of got all separated out when we were in the building. And our track cars, they ran off and left some of us, and some of us stayed behind. So they got through a long time before we did. And they was like down in the gift shop waiting on something. And so Alyssa then sent me a message, sent me a message and said, "Hey, where are you all?" Now, I was just being me. And I said, "We're in Lexington." I was just kidding, you know. So I didn't realize on the other end of it that Alyssa's already had a dream that we were off and left it all down there. So anyway, she's about to stand in part of it and said, "You don't sit right." I said, "I'm going to say." She said, "Surely they've not been off and left to us." So anyway, it was some fun while we was there yesterday. Finally, I got back over there and told her, I said, "No, we're not in Lexington. We're on our way down. We're going to see you now." But it was good to be among brothers and sisters in Christ. It was good to go see the Ark. I did enjoy it. I've been thinking about it all week. I've been kind of excited about going. I guess that's what got my mind into the Ark, about reading about the Ark, and that's where our message is going to come from, if it be the Lord's will this morning. But I just want you to know just how big that this Ark was. You know, the Lord gave us measurements. He gave Noah measurements in the Bible. And he told him to build it 300 cubits long. And, you know, we wasn't talking cubits, or at least I wasn't. But that equals up to about 450 feet long. 50 cubits wide, which equals about 75 feet wide. And 30 cubits high, which is 45 feet high. Now, this is a huge, huge ship. I think, did you get our pictures to pull up?
Yes.
So, I'm going to show you a picture, the Lord will, of this ship. I want you to look at the outside of this thing. This is standing back a little ways and look at it. I was amazed. You got to look over the picture of that come from me, because I'm not a photographer. But anyway, I was amazed at the sheer size of this ship, of this ark. Look at the door over here, all the way up on the top edge there, at the door on the side of the ship. And I was just amazed at this ship and the sheer size of it, how much board feet went in it, and all that, how much work they had to do to complete this. And I'm thinking, all this was done with modern tools. This was done with cranes. And, they had some timbers in there that if no one's been there, the timbers was probably this big, each one. Maybe some of them even bigger. We had some timbers that went from the floor up to the ceiling that was, God only knows how many feet long, and they was huge. But anyway, this was a huge, huge ark, and that was the first thing that struck me when I pulled up to it. We started getting to where we could view it, and I thought, my Lord, look how big this thing is. And then we have a picture, I think, of the inside. Look it up. This is on the inside. Okay, I can't really tell what I'm picture of. But anyway, it's in the inside, and it's looking down. My picture didn't turn out very well, but it's in the inside, and it's looking down this open alley, right in the middle of the ship where these timbers stand up.
That's the way his
And
picture was.
it's huge. And it's just huge all over. But the one thing that would impress me more than anything else about this was this next picture. And it was really hard to stand on the wall while they took it.
Wait just a minute, I can fix that.
Hey, I said this on y'all about 3 minutes before church came. So that's why I most impressed with the doors. Most impressed with the doors. Now, not because of their sheer size or because they were so pretty, because they are, but and their size is huge.
See, it's not on there.
But that wasn't what impressed me about it.
See,
It impressed me about what those doors represented. Now, if you would, we're going to go to the reading of God's Word.
Wait a minute.
So we're going to go, if you would stand with me for a few minutes, to Genesis chapter 6. We're going to start out in verse 5.
I don't know what to do with it if it's already that way.
And we're going to read through verse 16, I think. It says in verse 5, it says, "And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually." And you tell me that it's not about where we're at now. It says, "It repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowls of the air. For it repenteth me that I have made him." Everything was just bad, everything he looked at. Verse 8, it says, "But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord." These are the generations of Noah. Noah was a just man, and perfect in his generations. And Noah walked with God. And Noah begat 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The earth also was corrupt before God, and the earth was filled with violence. And God looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all the flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth. And God said unto Noah, The end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them, and behold, I will destroy them with the earth. Make me an ark of gopher wood. Rooms shalt thou make in the ark, and thou shalt pitch it within and without with pitch. And this is the fashion which thou shalt make it of. The length of the ark shall be 300 cubits, the breadth of it 50 cubits, and the height of it 30 cubits. A window shalt thou make to the ark, and in a cubit shalt thou finish it above. And the door of the ark shalt thou set in the side thereof. With the lower, second, and third story shalt thou make it. Praise God, you may be seated. Now, as I read this, I've even preached on this before, but as I sat and I looked at this ark, and I started thinking about just how huge it was. What an undertaking that God had given to this man named Noah. Now, if he talked to me and he said, Greg, the end of man's coming. They're corrupt. The whole world's awful. And I want you to do this for me. I want you to build an ark. We all know that an ark's not going to be built this next time. He's not going to destroy it by water. It's going to be by fire. But if he come to me and he said, I want you to build this ark, and this is what I want you to build. This is the size. I wouldn't have known where to start. When I looked at this thing as it was set in front of me yesterday, I thought, my gosh, how in the world did he have an idea of even where to start? How did he have an idea of what to do? Well, I know the Lord was with him, and the Lord had gave him this task. And it's debated on where you read how long it took him to complete this task. Some scholars think somewhere between 50 and 75 years. Some people say somewhere more like 120 years. I can tell you I couldn't build it in 300 years. So it amazes me how much work that he put into this ark. It amazes me what he done. But God called upon him and told him, Noah, there's a coming an end to man. Everything is corrupt. Everything that I have made, man has destroyed. And I said yesterday, when I was talking to them, they said, well, it's one thing that we found out about man, that no matter what they touch, they'll destroy it. And this is the truth. No matter what man has their hand in on, it becomes bad almost all the time. Is that not true? If you give man too much power, it corrupts. Is that not true? Men seem to mess up everything. And we've done it since the beginning. Since God made men on this earth, it seems like we continually mess things up. And that's what God looked down on, and he saw on this earth that he had made. He had made everything just the way he wanted it to be. Everything was supposed to run just the way he wanted it to run. And he put man on it, and he found out that man's heart grew evil. Continually, evil thoughts was on their mind and on their heart. And I can't help but to think that's about where we are today. I can't help but think when God looks down today that he sees some of the same traits that those people had before he destroyed the world with the flood. But as I looked at this ark, I thought, my, how much work that it was going to take to do this. Now, as you start into this ark down in the lower end of Kentucky, as you start into this ark, there's all kinds of things that I never even thought of. I always thought the ark, the way the Bible talks, the animals come in 2 by 2. I always thought that basically the animals, I guess, was just running around in the ship the whole time. I don't know what I thought, but I guess that probably wasn't true. It probably wasn't the way it was meant to be. So when I got there, they had these crates, these rooms, and all the animals was probably in these crates or in these rooms to themselves, in these little cells to themselves. And you'd be amazed how much. I think there was about 7,000 animals that they thought probably was on the ark at that time. It amazed me how well that all this was thought out and set up. Now, the Bible don't go into that, so this is man building this ark today. And this is his thought on how it probably would work. And it probably, some of it may be about truth, some of it may not. But it got me thinking about how much work went into this. It got me thinking about just what on a grand scale of things it was. It said I never thought about all the food and stuff that they had stored on the ship in order to be able to survive. Look, his family was on this ship for over a year. Over a year. About 370-some days, as a matter of fact, that they had to stay on the ark. So it amazed me just how much food and how much stuff that they had to have to put up in here. And all these places, they had all these water jugs full, set against these walls, all eaten and everything. And it showed how the animals may have been watered. It showed everything. You can't even imagine. I can't text it and tell you how much stuff there was there that would really just boggle your mind when you go down to that ark exhibit. And to make you start thinking about this very well could have been the way that Noah made this to work. This very well could have been the way that they managed to do it. I always wondered what they done, how they got these huge animals on this boat. And the boat's huge, by the way. But I always wondered how they get these big old huge animals and contain them. Well, the thought was down there, as you read the walls as you go through, probably God sent them in as babies. Never even thought about that before. Very much probably true. It would be a lot easier to transport 2 baby elephants than it would be 2 large ones growing around. So very much true, maybe. But at any rate, as I looked at all this stuff, I thought about how awesome it was. And I thought about how much dedication that Noah had to have through the course of his life to be able to make what God told him to make. God told him that he was going to bring an end to mankind, that it was going to end. And that he was going to make a ship of salvation. A ship that would save the life of those he chose to go on the inside. And God told him who he was going to save. He was going to save of the animals. We all know this story. 2 of each kind of the animal. He was going to save them. He was going to bring them into the ship. And he was going to save Noah and Noah's family. Because the Bible says that Noah found grace in God's eyes. God looked down upon Noah and he thought he was a just man. And from that he decided that he would put this task to Noah, let Noah build this ark, and he would save Noah and his family. But all these years that Noah worked on this boat, I can only imagine how much laughter he endured. Because when you look at this boat, you can realize just how much work that he spent. There had to be countless hours that he spent on this boat. There had to be countless hours that he cut trees, that he drug trees, that he figured out a way to cut the beams, that he figured out a way to lift the beams, that he figured out a way to put them all together. It had to be mind-boggling how many hours that he hung on the side of this boat trying to build it. It had to be mind-boggling how much dedication that he had to the Lord. I'm telling you this morning, we need to have the same dedication to the Lord that he had. We need to have the same resolve that he had. He started out with something that God told him to do. God had made him a promise. He told him that to build this ark, praise be to God, and I will save you and your family. And God gives us that promise today. He gives us a promise. He gives us a promise that if we would become children of his, that one sweet day, when we cross over to the other side, then we would be saved. That we would have a place to go to. There'd be a ship of salvation if you want to. And Jesus Christ was that ship. But as you think about it, we have something to do while we're here. And Noah worked tirelessly. And people, no doubt in my mind, made fun of Noah. No doubt in my mind, people mocked him for making this ship. Because people didn't know what a flood was. They had no clue. They'd never seen a flood. They never understood rain logic. They had no idea. And here he is telling them that God's going to destroy this world with water. Well, this time it's going to be fire, folks. This time the Bible tells us it's going to be fire. The Bible says that the elements of the earth would melt with fervent heat. I want you to know something. It's going to be hot. It's going to be hot. You ain't going to survive it, praise be to God. I don't care what, you got these survivalists, they want to say that they can build these bunkers and no matter what comes their way, they're going to survive. No, you ain't going to survive something that melts the rocks of the earth. It would be like climbing into the belly of a volcano and expecting to come out. You're not going to survive it. But in any way, there's a promise there that the world is going to be destroyed again. He destroyed it this time with water in Noah's day. And he told Noah to get ready, and Noah did. And people, no doubt, like I said, made fun of Noah. No doubt how many hours that he hung there working. And even him, how many times did he get up, do you think, and think, Lord, I don't think I can go on today. I don't think I can go out and hang on that ship one more day. My hands is sore. I've got splinters everywhere that you can possibly imagine. I can't carry not one more load, not one more board. How many of us has got up and thought that way? Lord, I've got to hit the end of my load. I can't go no more, Lord. This is as far as I can go, Lord. I've walked and I've done the best I can for you, Lord, but I'm failing on every hand. And I'm tired. I'm just tired. No doubt Noah got tired. No doubt he got tired. No doubt he felt all the weight of that job that God put on his back. There's no doubt in my mind that he felt it. Sometimes me and you feel the weight of being Christians. There's no doubt in my mind. I know I do. I think I can speak for everyone here. That there's times that we feel the weight of what we've done, that we've accepted Christ for our Savior, but there's a weight that comes with being a Christian, even though that Jesus will help us fire whatever we come up against. But there's a weight, there's a constant message in the back of your mind that says, Lord, I failed you on every hand. I'm so tired and I'm so worn out. And I just want to sit down for a while. Just done. How many times did Noah maybe say that? But he hung in there. And he built this ark. And then we'll get to the most important part. Now, if you go back to that picture, you don't have to put it back up again, but if you go back to that picture of us standing in front of that door, out of all the things I seen yesterday, the sheer grand size of that boat, of that ark, the amount of wood that goes in it boggles the mind. I think it was something like 3.1 million foot of board foot of wood that they put in that ship, that they built down there. I can only imagine that his was somewhere close to that. So it boggles your mind. But out of all the amazing things I seen yesterday, the way that they might have caught rainwater, the way that they emptied their waste from their animals, the whole 9 yards. Out of all the things I seen yesterday, what amazed me most was that door. That door. God provided a way of salvation for his family, for Noah and his family. But without, no matter what size ark you build, no matter what plan you have of salvation, no matter how great the ship of salvation was, it was useless without the door. There's no other way in. The door is where everything has to come through. Jesus said, I am the way. Praise be to God. He said he was the door of the sheepfold. Listen to me this morning. God's made a salvation plan for me and you. This world's going to die again. This world's going to end again. I don't know when. It may be today. It may be tomorrow. It may be 20 years from now or 4,000 years from now. I don't have that information. Neither does no other man walking. But I can assure you this, that the end is coming. He told Noah, the end is coming. You get ready. This is what you do. Well, he's telling you now. He's told you for years through preachers, through the Bible. The end is coming. You get ready for it. It's coming. It's on its way. People will laugh at you. They'll scorn you. They'll make fun of you for being a Christian. It's the truth. If they don't, I don't know what kind of light you're shining. Because the world's a dark place. And the people in this world, they may not be bad people to me and you. My dad's lost. I've said this many times. He's 79 years old. And he's lost. And my dad's the sweetest little man you ever seen. If you met him, I know there's none of you here that wouldn't like my dad. He's an awesome little guy. He's never been to our church one time. Not one time. He's never heard me preach not one time. Out of 80 years I've preached. Not one time. Here we go. It breaks my heart. My dad's a sweet one. He's an awesome guy. Not just because he's my dad. He's just a good guy. You may know people like this. You may say, well, Greg, you just said the world's horrible. It is. It is. But these people that's in it that's lost, they're just lost. They don't know Jesus as their Savior. They don't know about that door. That door that was in the side of that ship is where everything come in. You know, without the door, nothing was able to get on that ship. Without that beautiful door that I stood before of, I had to get a picture of it. I got someone, I tracked them down, I said, please take a picture of me and my family in front of this door. Because I think about it. I wasn't on the outside of the door. I was on the inside of the door. I was standing on the inside, praise be to God. Listen, this morning, Jesus told us that this world was going to come to an end. He's already promised it, just as he promised him that that world was going to come to an end. And he said, you get ready, you make yourself ready, Noah. This is what you do. You build this ark for me. You work at it tirelessly. I know it's not written in the Bible, but you had to know that. You work at it tirelessly. You do whatever it takes between now and then. Because you got to be ready. Because I'm coming back in a day. And I'm going to destroy this world. And I'm going to break up the fountains of heaven. And I'm going to open the windows of heaven. Praise be to God. And I'm going to dump out water on this earth like you ain't never seen before. And the people's going to cry. And they're going to scream. Because they've not listened to your heed. They've not took heed to your warning. They've not listened. But it's coming. And I'm going to break up the fountains of the deep. And they're going to see water come on this earth like no one's ever known. And all of a sudden, this gigantic ship that you've built, all of a sudden, the water will come up under it. And it's going to start picking it up. You know the one thing the ark didn't have? Didn't have a helm. Didn't have a rudder. Didn't have one, you know what? Never even thought about that before, really. We didn't have one. Because God steered it. God guided it. He put it where he wanted it to be. Listen. He told my boy, he said, there's coming a time. And it's coming right down the line. It's not going to be long. Because I've looked out and I've seen man and their heart. And it was evil continually. And everything they do is evil. You tell me that this world right now is not as bad as what it was in those days. It has to be, folks. You can't turn on TV without seeing the most horrific things you've ever seen. I see things now. I graduated in '86. I see things now, 30 years later, that I never thought that I'd ever see. And I see it on every channel. I hear it on every hand. You can read it in every newspaper. Who could possibly go into a church full of people on a Sunday morning and shut the door behind them and pull out semi-automatic rifles and fire them? Who can do that? What kind of monsters can do that? What kind of person could kill innocent babies? What kind of people can do that? What kind of world do we live in? When we will fight you tooth and nail because you kill an animal, but we won't say a word when you're killing 30,000 babies a day. What kind of world is that? How bad has this world gotten? How much worse could it have been in those days? When God looked down and he said, it repented me that I made man. It repents me that I made man. It breaks my heart. Because look what they've done. Look who they are. All I wanted was to make man who was in my image. That was love and character. Where's the love and character? Where's it at nowadays? We can't find it in our households between family members. We can't find it in our churches between our brothers and sisters. Where's it at nowadays? This world is awful. It's become cold up. Let's get back to my little daddy. That's lost. How many people in this room you don't have to raise your hand? No people that's lost. I want you to know something. There's going to come a day and all those people that we love, that we know that's lost. There's going to come a day when it's too late. See, that big old door on the side of that ark, it was open. It was open. And God allowed them to come through that door into the safety of that ark. He allowed them. He allowed them. You come from Him. 2 by 2 of the animals went in. And then he told Noah, in the ark, get in the ark. And Noah and his family, they went in the ark. You have to be the family of God. He said, you know that, right? You got to be part of that family. That comes by being saved. That comes by you're dropping on your knees somewhere and saying, Lord, forgive me. I'm trying to explain this the best I can. It's all in my mind, but I can't get it out this morning. Listen to me. That wonderful door that I had pictures standing in front of, that door allows you to come through. Jesus says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. There's no man that comes to the Father except by me. There's no way. There's no other way. Oprah can teach it any way she wants. There's no other way. Jesus Christ is the only way this morning. He is that door to that ship of salvation. He is the door. Noah, as he hung that door on its hinges, praise be to God. And God told him, you fill this ark full of animals that I sent you. And then it's time now, Noah, you and your family get in that ark. And the water started coming up on the earth. Then all of a sudden, what people had never seen before, they started to see. And all of a sudden, they was wading the water to their knees. And all of a sudden, it probably come to their mind how many times they laughed at Noah as he hung on the side of that ark. It come to their mind now how many times they had both run. And they had never prepared. It come to their mind. And then Noah's family climbed up into that ark. Noah didn't shut the door. I want you to know that. That's the most important part of this. Noah didn't shut the door. He couldn't if he wanted to. He couldn't seal the water out. Only God shut the door. And when he got the people in there, the things in there that he wanted to say, God shut that door. And he sealed it from the outside as only God can do. I spoke to my sister yesterday. And I said, I bet there was fingernails hanging in the outside of the door. People trying to get in. He was begging and crying and screaming. Let me in. I believe now, I believe now. I see, I see. I did never know before, but I see now. And it's too late. The doors are closed. And this part is about so. This morning, as we said, and I don't know your hearts. God always has a purpose for every message. I believe that in all my mind. I don't know your hearts, but I can tell you something. Don't wait too late. Don't wait till that door gets closed. There's coming a day. The Bible tells us, just as He warned Noah that the end was coming, He's warned me and you that the end's coming. It's coming, folks. Do I preach about the end every time? No. If anybody goes here, you know I don't preach about it every time. But the end's coming. It's on its way. I want you to know something. There's no survivalist that's going to be able to survive this. Mankind's going to be alone. And only those that are blood bought and born again, only those that are the family of God is going to be saved. Is it sad? Yeah, in some ways it is. My dad's still out there lost. My two brothers, they don't know Christ. And if He come today, what will they be? Be lost. Jesus says that door. There'll be a day when He comes back to get His. And when He comes back to get His, that door will be closed. And once that door closed, man, you can't open it. Once that door closed, it's over. It's too late, folks. It's too late to say, I believe now. It's too late to say, I get it now. It took a lot of preparation to get that ark ready to float. It took a lot of work, a lot of dedication. Sometimes it feels like being a Christian, and you don't have to raise your hand, but you can't go to it. It feels like when you're in here and you're a Christian, it takes a lot of work, a lot of dedication, a lot of devotion, a lot of time to be what you need to be. And then I go home at night And I close my eyes and I realize what a reach I am. I realize how many times I felt my Lord. How good He's been to me. And I think, why do you fail me continually? Why? But there's coming a day, folks, when that ship of salvation is coming back. And His name is Jesus. He came and He made a way for me and you. If you don't know Him this morning as your Savior, listen to me. It's important that you hear this. He made the way. He is the way. You have to know Him. You have to be one of His family. But I can't help but to think how good it's going to be one day. For those of us who are loved by born again,
Amen.
I'm no more special than anybody. If you're sitting here lost, I'm no more special. You are probably worse than you. The only thing different about me and you, if you're sitting here lost, is I know Jesus is my Savior. You don't. You're lost. But there's coming a day when the ones of us that saved will go through that final gate, that final entry.
Happy.
The gates of heaven. And as I step over onto the other side, I can't help but think, I feel, oh, man, what's happening on the inside? As I looked at that picture that we took, that little simple picture of me and my family standing in front of that door, I thought how awesome it was if that was the final door that I went through. I was standing on the right side of that door. I wasn't on the outside of that door. Only by the blessings of God. Only by the grace of God. Only by the mercies of my Lord and Savior. Only. It's the only reason why. Brother Dennis, did I deserve to be standing on the inside of that door? I did. I did. I got there because God would love me. He had mercy on me. And He called them to me. And out of the best thing that I've ever done in my life, the only smart thing I've ever done, I said, yes, Lord. Here I am. Yes, Lord. Here I am, Lord. I ain't much. You know me. You know who I am. You know what I am. Not much. But I'll serve you. I'll serve you, Lord. And as I looked at that picture, I told my wife, I said, I need you to send me that picture. I said, I'm going to have her put it up this morning.
It's up there.
Not because the people think it was pretty or worth it. Because of that door. Oh my God, that door. That door to me represents my Jesus. He is the way in and out for us. He is the only way this morning. If you don't know Him this morning, you'll be on the outside of that ship. There'll come a day. But you're going to be on the outside. And He'll look at you when you get in front of Him and say, depart from me, I never knew you. Can you imagine how bad that's going to hurt? And then imagine the lifetime of hell that you're going to receive. Eternity. Because you didn't pray. Because you didn't believe. Because you didn't understand. Whatever excuse you want to give. Whatever excuse. They done hold water. The people on the outside of that boat, when the water started getting up about chest deep, and that boat started picking up and float away, can you imagine how much they tore at that boat? How much they run from that boat? How much they thought, gosh, I wish I'd listened. I wish I'd done the deed. I wish I'd have done what I knew I should have done. I waited. And now that ship's floating away. As the water overtook them one by one by one by one, and all humanity passed away, except for those on that ship of salvation. You say, well, that's a horrible thing, preacher. It's a righteous judgment. You say, I'm not righteous. I can't make that judgment. I'm not good enough man to make that judgment. You can't judge whether you want to go to heaven. You can't judge that. I'm not good enough man to judge that. God is righteous. Right or wrong. It's black or white, folks. There's not grays in between. People, we want to live in the in-between. We want to live in the gray. Gray's easier. You can float right through this earth, right through this world, and you can stay in the gray, and you're happy you're friends with those, and you're friends with these, and you're right in the middle, and it's all good. The grace is what the Bible calls lukewarm. And Jesus said it should spew you from his mouth. Be hot or cold, he said. True. Listen to me this morning. Noah worked tirelessly. Whether it was 55 years or 120 years to build this ark, I don't know. Scholars don't know. The numbers just ain't there hardly to add up exactly. But I know one thing. He had a job to do. And he done it. He had a calling on his life, and he performed that calling. And he done whatever the Lord had called him to do. And there was a time when all of that work, and all that dedication, and all that time that he spent, every splinter, every blister, every sore muscle, all that time, it paid off when him and his family stood inside the ark and the door shut for that last time. And God sealed it from the outside. And said, no, I struggled, and I worked hard. I didn't think I'd ever get here, but I made it. I am now floating inside that ship. Listen, folks. There's a message in this for you this morning. Jesus loves you. He has made a ship of salvation. He come and he died on the cross for you. Say, I'm a Christian. I don't care. Listen to it. He come and he gave his life for you. We couldn't pay that debt that we owed. We couldn't be the door. Jesus said, I can be the door. I'm worthy. I can be the door. I can pay the price. Everything you've ever done. And I'll wipe your clean. Sin will be forgotten. Take it away. Oh, it's all as easy as the waves. I'll make a way. But you have to come through and find me. Do you know Jesus this morning as your Savior? If you do, praise the Lord. It's all good. Keep him right where he's at. Keep him your Savior. You keep serving. You keep being dedicated. You keep doing what it takes. Whatever that takes the next day when you get up, you do it. No matter how hard it gets, you do it. No matter how uncomfortable you become, you do it. Because they're coming a day. It's a whole lot of day off. It'll be worth it all when we see the two together. Amen?
Amen.
Amen. Brother, but just leave her for a second. It'll be worth it all when we get together. Listen. No matter how much you struggle, no matter how hard your chore, how much harder job it was, when I step over into the Lord's kingdom, my oh my, I can't wait. I can't wait to about Savior's feet, because I can tell you right now, when I step there, when I get over on that other side, it's going to be all because of Him. I had my share to do, but my Lord was the door. My Lord made the way. I give Him all the credit. The praise this morning. I love him this morning. He's my all this morning. I love that old song. It's my all. Listen this morning. God's good in here this morning. He warned them in Noah's day, and He's warning them now. It's been a long time. I'm 50 years old, almost 51. I've heard it preached since I was a young boy. God's coming back. God's coming back. People tend to think now, if they've heard it for that long, it ain't coming back. I want you to know something. Every board that Noah held up on that ship, people probably thought, how crazy is that? How crazy is that? If God was going to come back, He'd already done it. If that's any truth, is that it already happened. That day when the flood came, they realized it's all true. Don't let the flood come before you realize God's truth this morning. I love you this morning. Somebody got us a song this morning? As we stand this morning. Listen, there's a calling for you this morning. There's a call from the Lord to each and every one of us in here. I don't believe that He lets anybody die lost without calling to them and giving them a chance, an opportunity. He may call to you 15 times. He may come once. He doesn't say. But He does say to just speak to us all. He gives everybody an opportunity. Don't pass your time. Don't wait till you see the door shut the last time and call, Lord, I want in. It don't work that way. You have to serve Him now. And rejoice in heaven one day. 43, nice little girl. Jesus loves you this morning. I don't care what you've done. I don't care who you are. It doesn't make any difference to me. Jesus loves you this morning. He doesn't want that any should perish. Not one. No one. But He's a righteous God. There'll be a day that you'll be weighed. And what you've done and what you've not done will be before Him. And He'll look at that and He'll determine if that's a body of work that's fit for heaven. If that's a person before them that's done what it takes to get there. Or if it's not. I don't want to be the one. It's not. I don't want to get to the end and realize I didn't work hard enough. I didn't want to get to the end and realize that I failed the Lord. Because He never failed me. He's never failed others. As Noah hung there on that boat working, I wonder how many days that he thought, I can't do it anymore. God, touch me and bless me. Another day, another day, another board. Before long, he went back on a completed ship. So I mean, before long, we'll look back on a completed ship. And we'll realize we've done just what He told us to do. When we close our eyes here for this last time, Lord, yes. There's a promise there. There's a word in there. There's a message from Jesus. I provided the boat. I provided the ship of salvation. I am the door. You have to use me to get there. But I've called to you all, and you're welcome to come. Come as you are, the old song says. People say, I can't get saved. I don't do good enough. I need to get this out of my life and that out of my life, and then I'll start going to church. Listen to me. You'll never get out of life without Jesus Christ. Ever. I don't know how many preachers out there say they was drunk when they got saved. How many people that used to be drug addicts nowadays fill the pew in church? Don't wait till you're good enough. Because you'll never be good enough. Bring it the way you got it. Let Him fix it. How about that? Jesus is good this morning. I love each and every one of you this morning. I thank God for all of you. I want you to know that I can't love you like Jesus loves you. I want you to know that there will come a day when you'll stand before this man named Jesus. You'll stand before Him. And He's either your Redeemer or your Judge. Listen this morning. Don't wait too long. Please don't. If the Lord spoke to you this morning, I want you to know something. Some people don't want to ever come up in front of a crowd because it's embarrassing. It's hard. The day He spoke to me, I wouldn't come up out here with Him. He just broke me so much, and I knew I needed Him so much. But if that's you, if you say, I can't come up in front of all these people and do this, go home. If the Lord spoke to you this morning, if He spoke to your heart, to your mind, and you know that what you're doing is not right, and you know that you need this man named Jesus, go home. I mean, steal place for yourself. Steal off. And you go in and you bow your knee and you say, Lord, forgive me. I'm not much. Make me what I need to do. Then you grab that salvation that He gives you, and you go out and you tell somebody. And I say, you don't have to be in front of other people to do it. You just got to be in front of one. His name's Jesus. Amen. I love you this morning. Thank God for each and every one of you. I do want to say that there's a few things that's going on at this church that we need to be about doing. I think we're going to do a float for the parade. I think the parade is